Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the 2018 Winnebago Micro Minnie 1700BH. It's a beautiful small little bunk unit, great layout. Let's start off right over here on the kitchen. So you'll see you have big countertop space here. Granted, it's not a huge countertop, but they gave you all this prep space by going to a single bowl sink and then a 2-burner cooktop. Now what I do like they did about the cooktop here is they have it in your horizontal alignment rather than vertical. Just makes it a lot easier to use. They've also given you a sink top cover here, so that way you can use this as prep space as well. And this is cutting board quality, so if you want to flip it over, use the bottom here as a cutting board, you can do that, and then just put it back when you're done. That way the top stays looking nice. But there's a single bowl sink. It is fairly deep here, so you can put some pots and pans down in there. High-rise faucet there as well. Right behind that, you have your window so you can see out to the campsite. Also lets in some light during the day. LED light right up top here. The TV is over to this side. Now this is hooked up to your multimedia center right up top here, because this unit is not just a radio and CD player, it's also a DVD player. So you can pop a movie in there, watch it on the TV. This controls your speakers in here as well as the speakers outside, and it is Bluetooth capable. Finish up top real quick here. You see you have good storage right there, nice pantry storage. Another thing that Winnebago does, it's pretty nice, is right here they put the little sticker showing all your weights and everything right on there. So if you ever do have any questions, maybe you go to sell it in 4 years and there's questions on tow vehicles, you know exactly what this unit weighs. Right here is your microwave. Right underneath that is your fan with a light, or your hood rather, with a lightened fan. Now if we take a look underneath the countertop, we'll open up the fridge freezer here. Nice Dinette unit. You see you have the drop down ice tray right there. This unit does run off both propane and electric, and also has automatic switchover. Then directly underneath the sink here, you see you have some additional storage. Plenty of space for some of your pots and pans as well as your cleaning chemicals. Moving over a little bit, take a look at this. You can use this for a couple different things. If you need more pantry space, this makes an awesome pantry. This is a huge pantry to have in a smaller camper. Myself, I'd probably use it for the kids' clothes because I just don't have a lot of other storage options. But it all depends on if you have kids coming with you. Maybe you're just using it for storage. Either way, that's a nice versatile cabinet. Directly underneath that is your furnace. It is a direct vent, but again, in a camper like this, this will do an awesome job. You do have a ceiling mounted AC right here. The controls for that are right on the AC itself. And then you have a row of LED lights here, keeping it nice and bright. Let's take a quick look at the bathroom. Before we go in, on Winnebago towable units, I always like to talk about the doors. And it seems like a really small thing, but it just kind of shows you the quality that Winnebago puts in their units. This is actually framed out in wood. Most manufacturers out there frame it out in plastic. And when you shut the door, it shuts each and every time, just like it should. It doesn't bounce around. Everything is square and true, just like in a residential application. It's the way a door should be built. If you take a look on in here, you see right there is your foot flush lever toilet. You do have good leg room all the way in front. Over to the side is your shower. You notice you have some shelves there, a hand wand. Then up top you have a nice big skylight. Over to the side here you see your vent fan to quickly help moisture escape. Then right here on the door itself you'll see you do have a towel or robe hook. Now this is a bunk unit, so right over to this side here are your bunks. Teddy Bear Bunk Series, nice and soft. 250-pound weight capacity on here. You'll see on the top you have not just an LED light but also a dual USB port, which is nice. And then if you look on the bottom here, you see you also have a light back here and then this door. I'll kind of show you that when we go outside. That allows for some awesome storage in the back here. Then you also have the window right up top and down below additional storage. So this is the other kind of storage place you can have for clothes here. You can access this from outside when you open that rear door up, or right here at the net. You can just put the net down and grab clothes right out of here too. So again, you have a little versatility there. Moving up a little bit further, we get into the dinette. Not a huge dinette, but you can still fit 4 people here. It's probably be a little more of a tight squeeze, but you can certainly do it. Then the table does drop down into a bed as well. So if you need that additional sleeping space, you can just remove these legs right here from the flanges, both from the floor and on the table. The table itself will then drop down, sit along these rails you see, and then you'll put the back cushions on top. These straps right here are just for travel, just so your table doesn't, you know, wiggle all over, work itself out of those flanges. You'd obviously want to remove those straps when you get to your destination. Window here for natural light, LED light up top, and then you'll see a good additional storage right above your dinette. You also notice right underneath there, you have an electrical outlet. So if you need to plug anything in, whether it's a laptop or tablet, you know, whatever else it may be, you have that capability to do so. If we take a quick look up front here, this is the bed. You know, this is obviously where you will sleep. You have the 2 USB ports right up front. So if you do need to plug in any cell phones at night, you have a spot in which you can do that. Windows on either side allow for nice cross ventilation. Then you have the vent here up top too to help with that. So if you don't want to run the AC, you just want to open some windows, that will help you stay cool at night. The far window there is an emergency exit as well. You'll also notice you have a privacy curtain here, so, you know, again, if you want to close that off at night, you can certainly do that. LED light here for reading, and then some additional storage here right up top. The other cool thing about this floor plan, though, is this. You'll see the handle right here. Take a look at this. You get excellent extra storage here. Something a little bit newer they've done is they put this divider in here for your pass-through, so that way it kind of breaks the storage up a little bit better. So that way, you know, again, if you don't want to, you know, toolboxes and stuff sliding underneath you, don't have to worry about it. And that gives you all this additional storage for things like clothes or whatever else you may want to stick down there. Take a quick look at the pass-through. You'll see it does have a magnet on there, so it's nice and easy to set up. You don't have to worry about the kids, you know, ripping this down and tearing off a plastic piece or breaking something on the camper itself. When you take a look at the pass-through, granted, the propane tank cover and tanks are in there, but you can see how nice and big it is. You can actually fit those in there. You also have an LED light in case you are accessing that at night. Right down below here, a couple things I want to talk about. One is the Huck bolt frame. If you see right here, this one does utilize the Huck bolts rather than have a welded frame. The advantage of Huck bolts, generally on your welded frame, the number one place your frame starts to rust out at is right at those weld seams. So by eliminating that weld seam, you greatly reduce the chance for rust to start there. Also, if you ever do get into an accident, your Huck bolt frame is a lot easier to repair, meaning it will be cheaper for you. You also have BAL stabilizer jacks on here. These set up and tear down way faster than your standard jacks, so that way you can start enjoying camping that much quicker. Then right over here, you have your propane quick connect. So if you want to bring a grill along, you can set it up right here, plug it into your quick connect here. It'll feed off the 2 20-pound bottles up front instead of having to bring the separate small little green guys. Right here, you have a big power awning. Touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. And there's an LED light strip on there, so you don't have to hang up your Christmas lights. You can have light out here at night with just a flip of a button. 2 outside speakers as well. I talked about that briefly when we were inside. Those are connected to that multimedia center in there, and as I mentioned, it is Bluetooth capable. So if you want to sit out here in your chairs underneath your awning, be able to control your music from your cell phone, you are able to do that. You have just a single step here. It's foldable, comes right out. This is a low profile unit. It sits pretty low to the ground, so generally the one step there is enough. If you do need an extra step, you know, you can certainly get a portable one or build a deck up to it, something like that. But again, you know, most campsites, that'll be all you need. And then right here, you do have the foldable easy grab handle, which makes it a lot easier to get in and out. Most RVs in this size range just have the standard one that sits right along the wall. This one, again, just gives you that extra grip and the control when entering or exiting the RV. Right over here, you have gravity fill to fill up your fresh tank there. Underneath that, you will see the wheels are aluminum alloy, so that way they won't rust on you, less chance for corrosion. You also have nitrogen-filled tires. If you take a look at the axle itself, that is a torsion axle, so you have an upgraded suspension system on there too. That way this will be a great towing RV. If you want TV outside, they did put a backer right in here. You can see they put a little sticker on there so you know exactly where to put that TV mount, and then your hookups for it are right over here. Now granted, this is an electrical outlet, so you can plug whatever you want to in there. If you don't want a TV but you need to plug in a crock pot, obviously it'll still work for that as well. Black tank flush right here. That makes it nice and easy to wash out your black tank. Rather than dragging a hose in and taking it all the way through your camper and sticking it down in your toilet to wash out your black tank, just hook it up right there. That black tank has sprayers in it and it will wash it out for you. When you come around to the back with me real quick here, you will see right over here is your spare tire mounted on the rear bumper. This one does have a cover on there as well, so that way it helps ensure it'll stay in good shape. Hopefully you never have to use it, but in the event that you do, it's a great peace of mind knowing it's riding right back here. Rear mounted ladder as well. It's a fully walkable roof on this RV, so this will allow you to easily get up there. That way you don't have to bring a ladder with you, saving you the space in your pass-through. And again, lets you get up there to be able to check out, for any kind of maintenance, preventative maintenance. With any RV, I recommend getting up on the roof at least once, probably twice a year. If you don't want to do it yourself, it's not a problem. You can always bring it here by American RV. We'll be happy to get up there for you and check it out for free. If you come around to the off-door side, a couple nice things over here as well. The first one I want to point out is the door. I had talked about this when we were inside, and this definitely isn't super revolutionary. They're not the first ones to do it, but it is a great thing to have. Basically what it is, you open the door up, this bunk right here folds up. It does lock into place. Right there you can see where the lock's in. You have an LED light in here in case you're getting in there at night, but look at all this great storage. You want to talk about a fantastic way to pack a lot of things in here, this is where you can do it. You can fit some of the smaller kids bikes and stuff in there. If you want to put a grill in there, whatever other large items you may have, some fishing poles you want to break down, whatever, there's just a big space to be able to put it. So I certainly do like that they have that. 30 amp detachable power cord plugs in right here. You'll also notice your satellite and cable inlets. And then as we make our way up to the front, a couple last things. This will be for your city water. Outside shower here with both hot and cold water access. Then this one also has a ZAMP solar prep. So if you do want solar, all you have to do is buy the panels, plug it in right here, and it will start to trickle charge your battery. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Winnebago Micro Minnie 1700BH. This one has the stone interior with the blue exterior. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is americanrv.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.